What is good, credit people with legit? It's your boy Bobbalam. In today's video, we talking about how Ken Carson allegedly, or at least he says, that he might be he will reject the XXL Freshman 2022 list if his man's Destroy Lonely doesn't make it. Well, I'm not trying to be a hater here because y'all know I like Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson. Personally, Ken Carson is still more up just because Destroy Lonely don't drop music. I know he has the last couple of weeks, couple songs. We don't even know if some of them are real. Some of these bootleg distributors who actually put the music on, I don't know. But 20 years old was definitely a legit drop by bro. But I just don't think with the amount of music that he's officially dropped that he can expect to be on XXL. So Ken Carson is kind of like a prayer to say, yo, if Destroy Lonely ain't on XXL Freshman list this year, then I'm not gonna be on it. He's basically shooting himself in the foot, but I guess maybe he wants that. And I actually have a theory that we're gonna talk about later on in the video, but let's get into the evidence in that the XXL Freshman class of 2022 vote is up for the 10th spot, and we got all of the potential candidates, some of them listed or on the cover here: Ken Carson, Coachy, Sofago, BK the Ruler, Autumn, and many others. One of which that was actually not on this 10th spot list is Destroy Lonely. Now, just because you're not on this 10th spot as a candidate does not mean that you're not on the list. Some of them are pretty much guaranteed locks. I think Sofago and Coachy's right there are pretty much locks. I think Ken Carson has a higher chance than a lot of these other rappers. SSG Kobe also kind of like in the Ken Carson range, but Destroy Lonely was not listed on that. And since he is much smaller than all these other artists, he likely is not going to be on it. I'd say with a 95% likelihood. And so because of this, Ken Carson got pissed. He's like, yo, on his Instagram story, XXL,
add Destroy Lonely right now.
And you see how he's using his little language, the hieroglyphics underscore. But it's okay, people, we know he's a grown man, but maybe the space button on his keyboard just broke or something. As I was saying though, he continued in an Instagram post on his Finsta and said, if XXL don't add my boy, I'm straight, meaning that he's gonna reject XXL if Destroy Lonely is not on it. Now, we've already discussed how Yeet is pretty much a lock on the XXL, but I don't think he's even gonna accept it. I feel like he's just too big to even feel like he should associate with some of the other rappers. And that's not like to sit here and dick suck, bro. I think we all knew that was gonna happen because he rejected Rolling Loud already for a measly 10-15K of what they were gonna pay him to perform, that is. But since it's actually hard to gauge who is actually going to be on XXL, because we've already heard rumors in the past that people legit pay to be on the list, because it is good promotion for at least the people who don't have like mainstream publicity yet. And I know this is still like purgatory between underground, mainstream, but you get the point. Like, have academics fans or like No Jumper fans heard of the name at least? And I feel like Ken Carson, Sofago have at least hit that because they are signed to Playboi Carti and Travis Scott. But XXL has to include other audiences because it is a magazine that's basically putting this list together to get the views. Like, this is their bread and butter. Now, I know it's been going downhill lately. I don't necessarily think that's because of XXL. I just think that music hasn't been the same since 2016. Hip hop, in my opinion, in general, like, peaked. Now, I'm not saying it won't go back up for the given time period that we're talking about. You just can't beat the 2016 XXL Cypher. Even 2017 had a solid lineup and it just wasn't the same. But I think Nardo Wick will be on there. That's a lock because he hits like a specific demographic of like the streets that is a part of hip hop. They can't be only putting this clout internet type rapper that we fuck with on the list. So Ken Carson might not even be on the list. Dusty Low Kane, he's got the New York drill. I think he'll be on it. Midwest would be a good selection, as we discussed last night on stream, because he hits like that hyper pop genre. I think SSG Kobe has a very high chance. Young Chris as well, representing TikTok rappers and whatnot. Coachy's because he just got the hits. BK the Ruler would be a good female selection. I think Cash Dami potentially. I know he's in like this clout internet rapper realm, but no one really raps like him within this generation of rappers because he's on like strictly plug beats basically. Baby Tron I think is another good selection because he represents like the Flint style rap up in Michigan. But regardless, let's talk about my theory, and that because of all of these rappers that we just mentioned, I don't know how many that equated to. I think Autumn and some of the other people who are still in this internet rapper realm could potentially beat out Ken Carson, especially after calling him out on Instagram story. They don't like that. Do I agree with that happening? No. In fact, for this 10th spot, I voted for Ken Carson. Not to mention the fact that if they already got Sofago on there, which I think is a bigger rap than Ken, as I mentioned before, and Cochise, they already hit like this lane. Maybe one more, which would be Ken or SSG Kobe. It's up in the air, kind of. I know they're different genre though, so maybe that is a discrepancy between them, because SSG Kobe's more like pop lane, Ken Carson's just him. But I could definitely see shit happening. So maybe Ken Carson is low-key hedging himself, saying like if Destroy Lonely's not on it, because he knows Lonely ain't gonna be on it, like now he has an excuse if he doesn't make it. Just a theory. He could be on it already low-key, not even being a 10th spot candidate. Nonetheless, still a very loyal friend, and you know Cardi's sitting there giving him extra vampire blood cookies every single night for putting on for his bro, because now Cardi can make a bigger bag off both of the artists. If Ken didn't do that, you know Cardi might sprinkle a little bit of garlic in his nightly noodle dinner. But next, there arises a question as to if Ken Carson or Destroy Lonely even need the XXL freshman list. Whereas I think Destroy Lonely would definitely benefit from it, considering he really hasn't done much in his career. I know that he has a hella leaks, believe me, I think they're fire, but like official releases wise, he still has a long way to go. I think he has a potential to be on it next year, but this one is just like way too early. Now, Ken Carson, does he need the XXL? No. I think he's chugging away on his own. He's already like trending on SoundCloud by himself with Destroy Lonely, and he's backed by Cardi, who has one of the strongest cults out of any fan bases in hip hop, and he'll probably sell more than a lot of the people who are on the XXL. Organically, that is, you know, no label push. Cardi ain't giving him a feature until he proves himself, until he proves he's a real vamp, sucking a dude off like literally in front of him in the same room. But something I do think about is that there have been a lot of people that have rejected XXL in the past, such as like Lil Skies or Rich the Kid, Lil Tecca, and the list goes on. I think even Snot maybe. But as much as people don't need XXL freshman list to be put on, because XXL is kind of late sometimes, in that they really pick up people after they already blew up, it's always good to appease mainstream media, a conglomerate like XXL, so that they continue to promote you even after the XXL list, because 2-3 years from now, when you're not as high, you're not buzzing like that anymore, you might need them to promote your album. And since you scratched their back in the day, they're gonna scratch yours, maybe even your balls, bruh. I know y'all don't take showers every day, but just a thought. I don't know. But with all that being said, it's me and boy Bobbalam signing off, giving y'all my XXL predictions somewhat. Let me know in the comments if you think Ken Carson will be on the list like by himself, that is before he rejects it, if he's on it, or if you think he got the pull to get Lonely on there. Like, do they want Ken Carson that bad? Of course, make sure to like and subscribe on the Pop Gang if you with it. Peace out, clap people. Nice seeing you.